baton rolls across the plain. You're bleeding out in acid rain. Red flare cuts through the storm. One more brother, keep me warm. Tellers, bringing fire from above. Tellers, dragging soldiers through the mud. When the butter at the gate and your armor breaks, needs the last dance stand democracy makes. Tellers rising. Extract points, 2 clicks north. He won't leave without his war. Eagle strike clears the path. One Helldiver's righteous Dallas, thunder in his vein. When Super F calls for the sacrifice, that he ensures no divers left to fade. Dallas rising. Dallas rising. Dallas rising. Mission complete. Bring them home. Mission complete. No walk alone. In the dirt of a live-along creek.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Southern Gaming Crew channels on Facebook and YouTube. Corbin _ Dallas _ 1987 on Twitch. We are back in Helldivers. We've got 9 hours and 10 minutes to get X-45 liberated. It's at 76.8%. Time to come in and put some work in to make sure we hit that goal. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome
Let's
in.
go!
We just got a chat of some kind. If my stupid chat box widget will actually display it. And it's fighting it. Which means it's probably a Twitch. I had to guess. Discord up for those in the Discord server. Bite. Bite redacted over. Wolves. Ace. Alright. 31 points to spend. I got everything out of here I need to get. Just the 2 skids are left.
We have nearly freed a planet from the enemy. Your presence could decide its fate.
Not many on tonight.
Choose an operation and free this world from tyranny.
Allied coordinates locked.
one
And SOS up.
shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the gloom as we speak.
Minutes in, you went, no.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Initiating FTL jump to the X system. FTL jump successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a support weapon!
Bot outpost destroyed. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Objective near your position.
Restricted by anti-air. Great! This one's got anti-air. None of the other maps did. Oh! You're up.
Dropping package. Requesting air support. Requesting orbital. Package acquired.
Liberty dispatch.
There we go. Alright. Now that I know that we're going to deal with more orbital anti-aircraft bombardment.
Get some! Get some!
already just the way he's driving. He's gonna get his kill.
Sending in an eagle!
Deploying reinforcements.
Sample collected! Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
New mag!
Okay.
Tagging location. Never mind. Heavy. East. 50 meters.
Package acquired.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting advanced weaponry! Orbital inbound! Come out!
Dropping package.
Alright. I gotta change out my secondary. Comes Eagle Strikes.
Sample collected!
Automaton outpost scrapped.
I got the terminal!
How's he back up?
Requesting air support!
Don't be short.
An eagle never misses.
Tagging map. Southeast. 100 meters.
I got the terminal.
You have served democracy well.
Switch out a support weapon! I'm out! Dropping a pin, northeast, 300 meters.
I'll go my own route. You guys make me a little nervous.
Sending in an eagle.
Sending in an eagle!
Coming in hot. Extraction is available.
Calling in reinforcements!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Requesting sentry! Rare sample collected! Sample collected! Bot, southwest.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
And then I remember I gotta deal with those things. I don't want to take rid of my secondary.
Marking location.
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Heavy, southeast, 50 meters.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Yeah.
New back!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, there's the terminal.
But he found that.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Calling in an
What I hate is they give us our useless damn sight that's gonna do
ETA
nothing.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Tagging location, south. I'm on the terminal.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
calling in an eagle.
I suppose. Yeet.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
You have proven beyond doubt the little of the help.
Yeah, baby.
You secured a lot of samples. Well done.
Apparently not when they decided to kick me. Let's... trying to decide what I'd rather have. I want to keep it in stealth camo, or put it in stealth camo, or keep it in speed. Come on, someone throw up a beacon. Dragon's gotta be in there. Yeah. Tamer's in there.
The bridge is
Allied
yours,
destroyer
Helldiver.
coordinates received.
Take us to the fight.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Help is on the way, dear! Help is on the way!
Destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Make the automatons pay for their wanton aggression.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. Close.
Mag's empty. New mag.
Dropping a pin. South. 100 meters.
Get some!
Oh, God. Well, now I'm stuck.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver. south. Close.
The hell just happened? I know we're kind of stuck at the moment, but what the hell?
Reinforcing.
Request approved.
There we go.
Reinforcements have been launched. Ready to liberate!
Man.
Freedom requires firepower. Freedom requires firepower. Requesting tech pack. Orbital incoming. Support weapon inbound. I'm out!
Who is watching this is Starfire. I think I hear that audio clip. I think I can hear the audio. Who is watching that?
Grab the soundboard.
That is awesome.
Objective critical stratagem available. Calling in a Hellpod! Calling down Walker! Engaging terminal! Hellpod armed! Clear the area! Automaton facility destroyed. Calling down a vehicle. Going down objective equipment.
Throwing supply booster.
Who brings that in?
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Objective completed. Taking minutes. Your plan. 200 meters. Calling down a sentry! I got the terminal!
Engaging terminal!
Great, thanks guys. Yeah, so much. Thank you so much. Frickin' goofballs.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Democracy has landed! I got the terminal!
Mission is progressing.
Jesus.
Reloading! Have a taste of democracy! Down, on my position! Tagging map, southeast, 100 meters. Requesting orbital!
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
New mag! Reloading! I'm on it! Objective located. Drop ships! Dropping a pin, north, 300 meters.
S1, it's not gonna let me scan this door for some reason.
Objective located. Reloading! I'm on it!
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling down objective equipment! Objective located.
Dropping package. I got the terminal.
Tagging map, northeast, 200 meters. Tagging location. Never mind. Heavy, northeast, 100 meters. Requesting advanced weaponry. I'm out. Requesting sentry!
Sending down sentry.
That's a falling road, it's a bad park, by the way.
Reloading! Calling down fortifications! For prosperity! How'd you like to taste of freedom? Dropping a pin, northwest, 50 meters. Orbital inbound.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Useless. Stop nerfing everything.
Two back. Tagging map, east, 200 meters.
Stealth armor.
Main objective nearby.
Laser
Objective
sample
critical
acquired.
stratagem available.
Requesting objective equipment. Calling down a sentry.
I got the terminal.
Sentry, north.
Engaging terminal.
Yeah, I think I'm going back to the stealth armor.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Requesting orbital, drop ship.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Calling down a support weapon. Come out.
Requesting sentry. Drop in.
Engaging terminal!
Deploying reinforcements.
No warning. No hey, heads up. Come on. Freaking communicate, people.
Sweet liberty of life!
And now we're rubber banding. You're about to die. Hello.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Point me to the enemy. Requesting sentry! Reinforcing!
Right on top of one. Damn it.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Calling down a support weapon!
Now I took him out at least. Ah, these people don't know what they're doing.
You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Extract when ready.
Can I get a call down right there, guys, so I can at least get my stuff?
Calling in
Thank you.
reinforcements.
Use my leveler to take out that last.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Joining the fray!
You're good. I just used my leveler to take out that last one, so I want to get my backpack back.
Calling down a sentry. Bag's empty.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. 300 meters.
Yep, I'm going back
Let's
to
go!
silk armor. Go! X-Rally, add me on Discord. My next stream live.
Orbital incoming.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
How'd you like to chase all freedom?
Well, if you're human, and I say that just because you're coming from Twitch, you know, there's links to get to the Discord right there. Hop in the Discord, you'll see Brimley's in there, Pyro's in there, they're all both in, you've been there with somebody on Battlefield. currently the one in Helldivers.
New match.
Man, I gotta change guns up or something.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry! Requesting advanced weaponry!
Air sample acquired.
Dropship! Affirmative!
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Tagging map, southwest, 50 meters.
Come on, dudes, get out there.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
I'm out!
Too short. Way too short.
Requesting orbital!
Firing orbital barrage. Cleared area. ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Get some! Get some!
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Calling down a support weapon!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
I'm out!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Orbital inbound!
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. This is Pelican 1 preparing for touchdown. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Balls.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Launch countdown complete. We have until 8 now. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Democracy.
jerk. What a freaking jerk.
Always good to have another hero.
We're gonna make sure we don't ever play with that person again. And I think 50. Yeah. Change the stealth armor. So I can get around a little easier. Keep it.
Close your eyes. Picture yourself within the Hellpod. It is a mother's womb. Inside.
Not seeing them drop tanks. Right. Love to run some other gun, but just can't. Sounds like a jet. All right. Actually, let's think of this for a second. And it doesn't matter. I can. Just trying to think it through, Jack, because it's like, I want to change up. Part of me's telling me to change up guns, but the other part of me's like, yeah, don't bother.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Mission coordinates
God help
locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom. Requesting sentry! Package acquired! Dropping package!
Requesting gas pack. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Dropping package! Package acquired! Dropping package! Package acquired! Get some! Get some! Dropping package! Drop ship! Package acquired! Requesting sentry! Dropping package! Orbital inbound! New max!
Acquired. Dropping package. Dropping package. Calling down a sentry.
Package acquired! Drop ship! Watching orbital! Package acquired! Dropping package! Package acquired! Package acquired! Dropping package! Calling down a sentry! Drop ship!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Calling down equipment! freedom forever! For prosperity! Wait, liberty! Stop.
Freedom forever!
You have served democracy well. Extraction awaits. Package acquired.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Calling down a sentry.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Fire in the hole! Requesting orbital! Requesting fortification!
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That was a lot.
You have
Got out of there.
beyond doubt the mettle of the Helldiver.
It just feels like everything's been nerfed. It really does. Everything feels nerfed. I got no other way to explain it. It's just it feels like everything's nerfed.
Keep an eye out for more samples next time. Ugh, I hate socialism.
That it? Is he done? He's done.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation.
What's a pistol would do it?
The galactic war waits for no one. Are you ready, Helldiver?
Minutes in and now you're asking for help? Don't think so.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Gesundheit, height, Ray girl. Daughter sneezing her full head off the living room.
Orbital inbound!
Engaging orbital laser. Bot outpost destroyed.
Get it.
Right on target.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. Far. Affirmative. Dropping a pin. Northwest. 200 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
Requesting sentry! Calling down a sentry!
Gem available.
Package acquired.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Dropping package.
What are y'all doing over there?
It's just me, so I'm doing alright.
Oh.
I'm with some randos, so.
Everything running smoothly over there?
I don't know if I'd call it smoothly. you can tell there's been some more closet nerfs.
Uh-huh.
And they're not good nerfs.
That's per usual. What'd they mess with this time?
Well, like the grenade pack's not doing what it used to do. A lot of stuff is just kind of, you can tell, not right.
They really need to stop messing with it.
Yeah, they're monkey pawing with it way too much. They really are.
Reloading!
That's why I've been sticking to playing Tarkov or Arena Breakout.
Package acquired!
And I feel that. I've been mostly in Arc Raiders, which I'm enjoying the Arc Raiders a lot.
Dropping package!
I finally got all the missions done.
Request approved.
Quests done.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Dropping package!
Got everything you needed to get done.
Yeah.
Package acquired!
Yeah, I got all the main
I've seen a lot
quests
of
done out of the
videos.
way, but
Yeah. Seen a lot of videos on the gameplay and whatnot. It's okay.
well, and here's the thing: I'm not really doing a whole bunch of PvP either. I've managed to stay mostly PvE. I've had to kill a few people because they just kind of forced it and insisted.
Yeah.
Dropping package!
And otherwise, you know, I actually turned, believe it or not, you know I'm on PC. I turned crossplay off, and
Dropping package!
with it turned off, I've had mostly peaceful lobbies. Which sounds crazy.
Dropping package!
I'm gonna roll down the hill.
That is
But-
kind of crazy.
You know, you would think it'd be the absolute opposite of that. You know, oh,
Sample
turn
collected!
crossplay off, you got stuck with all the hackers and everything else. But no, it's been peaceful. It's been fun. I've been able to get my stuff done without getting ratted. It's been a good time for the most part. It's only had a few, what I would call, issues.
Tagging map.
Yeah.
South, 200 meters. Requesting sentry!
Kind of weird.
Enemy patrol.
You know, like, how often do you see me grab the maxi minigun to run against bots?
Hardly ever.
And I feel like I actually have to.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy.
Because I'm having way too many other issues.
Yeah.
is like with the. Which, by the way, for those that didn't know, don't necessarily watch my stream all the time, are going, whose voice is that? That is one Democracy Sheriff. You can catch him on YouTube as well. With some of the nerfs they've put in, it's kind of weird with the grenade backpack, and I think because of what they are planning on doing with
Calling down a sentry.
The bolt gun from Warhammer.
Objective critical stratagem available.
I think they're about to, like, you know, force an issue, or they're doing, I should say, they're nerfing things behind the scenes to prepare for that, and they just aren't telling anybody.
Yeah.
Like Redacted said,
They're doing some
like,
crazy things.
Well, like Redacted was saying, he's like, you know, I know what the bolt gun is supposed to be because he's a fan of the franchise. But yeah, I get that. Yes, that worked. Okay, good. That's my answer for now.
Last reload.
Just saying he knew what it was supposed to be because he played the game a lot.
Yeah. So he's like, I know what that gun is supposed to be and how it's supposed to be behaving, and if it's not doing it, then we're gonna have problems. I'm like, well, they're already nerfing so much in here, it feels like they're prepping for it.
Oh yeah.
Because the grenade launcher is now taking like 20, or it feels like it's taking 20 rounds just to get a Hulk down.
That's crazy.
You're going through a quarter of your backpack just for a Hulk.
That's crazy. It shouldn't take that much. 5 at max, you know.
So,
they're making it hard to come back.
Yeah, and like the new gun they gave us, it's not that great of a gun per se. It's like, you know, they are making it very difficult for us to go, yes, we desperately want to come back and play when they keep monkey paw nerfing everything.
Yeah. That's hard to do. It's just, I want to get back into it, but man, all the issues.
Yeah. That's exactly the problem right now, is all the issues. Oh, that's a 380. Damn. Around it.
That's like, I have been playing Tarkov for a while now, and I hopped on Arena Breakout the other morning and just did a random TikTok stream on it one morning. And I'm gonna tell you, it was just like it was child's play. The PvP was child's play.
Yeah. Oh!
Like, I hopped on there and I'm like, okay, the PvP will be fun. No, it was kind of like going after the AI PMCs on Tarkov. I'm like, it's the same.
Well, I mean, Tarkov's audience is not like a huge audience. You know, I mean, I'm saying, huge audience. They're not. They're hardcore players, but they're not like the cracked out movement demons in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know. Jesus, I've seen videos of that.
You know, I've dealt with that long enough that I'm like, you know, that's one of the reasons I haven't touched that or Battlefield 6 in a while.
Engaging terminal.
My friends, my other guys, you know, Bradley and Pyro, they're always like, they're in there tonight. If you look at the server, they're in there tonight with somebody from their stream. I'm like, go for it, guys. I can't take what's going on in that game myself.
Outpost cleared.
Dropping a pin.
No.
I'm tired of COD and the cheaters and getting lied to about them fixing it.
200 meters.
And then I'm
Requesting air support.
beyond disappointed with Battlefield. I've tried to go back and check Battlefield to go, hey, they keep saying they fixed this or they fixed that. Did they actually fix it? And you get in there and you realize, no. It's either worse than it was before or something along those lines.
Fair sample collected.
Mm-hmm.
And you got people tracking you through walls or tracking you somehow. That just makes zero sense. It's like, oh, okay. That's the way it's going to be. Okay.
Yep, that's the way it is. They're not doing a very good job of keeping everything up.
No. And like Arc Raiders, they're going to have to drop a PvE environment here soon. They're just going to have to. Embark's losing so many players, and they're all saying the same thing. We're tired of dealing with the rats in the game. We're tired of dealing with the rats because they just sit on the extracts and rat everybody that shows up. And folks are getting fed up. And it's like, I can't blame them.
Affirmative.
Marking location. Cancel that. Southeast. Never mind.
That's partly why I haven't went PvP in
Marking sentry.
Tarkov yet. The rats and shit.
Because you know it's coming.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. I know it.
It's a
I know
given.
it's gonna happen.
You know, I hate to say it that way, but it's almost a given.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're asking for it. Now don't get me wrong, the freaking the shorts and the videos and stuff do really well. They do really well.
Oh,
But
I do not doubt it.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, a couple of my
That's
Arc
like-
Raider videos did done pretty good, but I'm not in there PvPing. I'm just PvEing.
Yeah,
And
I've seen it. They're doing good.
that is the ongoing problem right now, which is there is a PvE audience that wants to see, I don't know, some humanity working with humanity type deal. You know, speaking in terms of Arc Raiders, it's, you know, they want to see some cooperative, fun, exciting, hilarious moments.
You know, run into somebody when you're on a map and work with them and stuff like that.
Objective located. Northeast.
Right?
Yeah. And Arc Raiders, the whole story of Arc Raiders. The whole story of Arc Raiders is supposed to be, you know, it's humanity versus these bots.
Yep.
Like, I keep going, okay, you guys have lost the plot. You've just lost the plot.
They just want to fight each other.
They do.
Like I said, if I get a hankering for anything PvP, I jump on Arena Breakout, I go run a few raids on there, I have fun, and then I get back to doing my stuff on Tarkov and stuff like that. Which Arena Breakout is really fun. I enjoy it. The maps are really easy to learn. It's pretty good, and the quality of the game is pretty good. The visuals are really good. And the best thing is it's free to play.
Yes. Steam has a lot of really good free-to-play games. They really do.
I think it's still in like beta or something like that. But it's really fun. I enjoy it. But there's not a huge audience for it.
No, there's not. And if you... I'm convinced, and I mean this, I'm convinced Activision is paying YouTube and the others to feed the algorithm.
It's possible.
It's what would make the most sense in my opinion. Is they are literally
they're gonna
paying
play.
them to have certain algorithms going.
Well, they're gonna be paying them to push what they want out in anyway. That's a given. They're gonna push all their things out that they want people to see.
Yeah.
And they'll bury what they don't want them to see.
Like one of the few Warzone videos I did, not that I did like earlier, late last year, has hit like over 7,000 freaking views, and it hit that 7,000 within like the first 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay,
what's going on here?
yeah. And I'm like, okay, that tells me the algorithm is pushing Call of Duty. Because my video wasn't that spectacular to warrant 7,000 views in like a week.
What was the click-through rate, though?
I didn't check on that. I have to go look. Because like there's no reason it should have that many views. It was a great short because it was showcasing that, like, you know, I was in this one little sector where like it seemed like I was in casuals and they just seemed to keep respawning the bots just constantly. I killed one, here's another bot. I killed one, and here I kill two. Here come 2 more bots. It's like, just okay. Can the bot stop chasing me here? So that's the video, but it's like that's, you know, that wasn't that big of a deal. I don't get why it got that many views. It's not like the one where I single-handedly clinched a 1v4 to win Battle Royale.
It's crazy.
That one to me makes sense. Sure. Holy crap. He did it with a Modern Warfare 2 gun and an AR. I used the Riveter shotgun with fire rounds, and they each one for whatever reason they didn't push together. They kept pushing separate, and because it was a 1v1 each time, I won.
That's like the other day I had one of my Tarkov shorts hit over 4,000. It was crazy. It was like 150% watch time on it, or watch on it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Never have I seen that.
Yeah.
I was looking at the stats of it the other day, and I'm like, that's freaking crazy.
My social says 4. Dragon Chain. But like Redacted said, he's not coming back to this until they start fixing stuff, and I'm like, bro, I hate to say this. I don't think they're gonna fix stuff.
Received.
No, they're just gonna keep making it worse.
Yeah.
Hellpods primed.
I'll probably pop in from time to time, but I'm not gonna play it like I was.
Yeah.
It just, there's too much aggravation in it. It sucks.
Absolutely, and that's the frustration I'm feeling with it. And you know, it definitely sounds like you are as well. But it's like, I wish they would stop monkey paw breaking things. This is going to be too overpowered, and then we can't control them. We need to nerf this. Stop!
Just leave it alone.
Exactly.
Y'all got it in a good spot.
The original Coyote. Leave it alone. The Coyote originally came in. Leave it alone. Now they've nerfed the Gatling back. The Gatling backpack again. It's like, no, can y'all just leave it alone, please?
I don't know, I think they get bored and they're like, you know what, let's just do this.
Well, no, I think it's a little more, I don't want to say heinous, but a little more, Jesus, what are these guys doing? I think you've got a developer developer crew that just like to make things difficult, and they want, because of the country they live in, they think the grind and grunt grind is, you know, some romantic storyline.
Dropping a pin. North, 300 meters.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
They've got a cash cow there if they just leave the things alone.
You would think so. So many samples just over here.
Yeah, if they would just leave it alone, they'd be perfectly fine. They could make money,
They can make money hand over fist.
and the players could have fun.
You know, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to say, look, let's separate this out a little more. Let level 6 be the highest level that the normal game is. The moment you get past level 6, you start trying to do the super hell dive, this, that, the other crap. The waves intensify into madness, just absolute madness. Then that makes sense to do.
Yeah.
That then lets you go, okay, well,
Outpost cleared.
we've made it so these players have this ability going on, and they can still get their samples. That's the big thing, is they get their samples. We've engineered it so they'll still get their samples. Get out of there.
Tactical
Light up.
asset nearby.
They can still get their samples, they can still get their level 6 samples and grind and have fun, but then the folks that want it more harder and challenging, you increase the number of waves you're dealing with.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital laser.
It would be cool to see them change the difficulty scales and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Sometimes in that game you just feel like you're just getting run over
Oh, absolutely.
for no apparent reason.
For prosperity.
Got to get
They're on
behind
that.
something.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you're just getting beat down for no damn reason just because they want it to be
West, 50 meters.
supposedly more difficult.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Reloading.
Oh my god! Come get me, push, come on, do something. Sit there shooting me from that far away.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, you would take my arm off.
Rare sample collected.
Bob, south.
I don't see them fixing stuff anytime soon. I just don't.
No, they're probably not. They're gonna keep messing with it until the game dies.
Well, I mean, they're going to bring in Warhammer, and the bolt gun's going to be a certain way, and, you know, again, that's what Redacted's like, they're going to screw it up. It's going to make me mad because I'm a fan of Warhammer, and then it's just going to make me stop playing Warhammer. I get it. It sucks. I get it.
Shoot, where is he tonight?
I think he's in Warhammer.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. Far.
Everybody was trying to get me to get on last night, but I was at the dirt track last night, watching some racing.
Heavy. South. 50 meters.
My dad and my brother asked me to go to the races with them, and that don't happen very often, so that's what I went and did.
Don't blame you. It's like a good time.
Shoot. I messaged him. He said he was on Warhammer.
What's that?
What are you doing?
Calling down a sentry.
Warframe.
Do what?
Playing Warframe.
Warframe, that's right, you should fun that.
Warframe.
I'm not sure if he's playing
Trying to
the other
figure it out. I'm slowly figuring it out.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm getting there. It's just, this game is fucking huge. Like, I used to think, like, Oblivion was big. that ain't shit compared to this, bro.
Yeah, you know it's bad redacted when, for bots on a jungle planet, I have devolved down to the minigun.
Yeah.
Because the belt fed ain't
For
doing
the
jack
trees.
crap.
No. All you gonna do is hit vegetation with that shit.
Well, not just hit vegetation. And that's not the core part, but I get what you're thinking there. It's just they've further nerfed it. It feels. Remember how it was like taking 20 shots for it to take out a Hulk? Well, now it's taking extra shots for even some of the smaller ones now. It's like, okay, no.
It's getting to the point to where, like, see, what Arrowhead does is they see whatever everybody's picking, and they nerf that first.
Yeah.
Yup.
Like, they don't even look at it from, like, a gameplay perspective or anything like that. They just say, oh, there are too many people using the belt-fed grenade launcher. We're gonna nerf it.
Yeah.
I'll be using
And
that
it's
anymore.
like, you can't do that. Like, they're not looking, the reason why people are picking the grenade launcher, because it's the only fucking viable option there is.
Mm-hmm. Or there was.
Or was. Yeah. Like, for the longest time, that's why people were using the recoilless, because everything else was shit. And they're like, oh, let's just nerf that again. Not even looking into the reason as to why. Oh, you see that shit I sent you, Corbin, on Sony?
No, I had to look. Is it today? Or from last
No,
week?
I was just saying, it's because the reason why Sony is in the position that they're in is because China done undercut them on all other electronics.
Oh, yeah, I've known about that. Yeah. I've known about that for a while, yeah.
Brother, like, they're about to put the proverbial nail in the coffin, because with what Anonymous did, they're basically warning Sony with that outage. They're basically warning Sony, because what happens when those fuckers decide to crash the PSN network on GTA 6 launch?
Yeah, that's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be massively ugly.
And the funny thing is, Anon only gets involved with shit when it's corporations that are too big for one person to go after.
Yeah.
So basically, the Anon caught wind of what Sony's doing, and they don't fucking like it. Why? Because it goes against the general populace.
Yep.
Like, that's why, like, if you go on Pirate Bay, they don't even list Hollow Knight Silksong. Like, the developers of Pirate Bay straight up said, it's fucking 20 bucks, it's a complete game, go buy it. Like, when we can't own digital media we pay for, piracy isn't a crime.
Yeah, technically not. I mean, we don't own anything anymore anyway.
Yeah, so it's kind of like...
Oh, nothing in like it.
Okay, so the good thing is, though, at least we have
wanted.
groups. At least we have groups of people like Anonymous that whenever they start doing this type of shit, they work the world up to it. Like, they use disruption. It's like, oh, you're doing this? Okay, well, we're just gonna fucking show everybody how much power you actually have. And they turned everything off.
What's this button do? Click.
Exactly, like, that's exactly, like, they're showing the people that Sony is fucking up, and they're showing you exactly how much, like, you actually own.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying to wake people up to the shit. The funny thing is, I think in Sony's near future, they're gonna go under and be erased. And be taken over by somebody else.
Yes, unfortunately, they've mismanaged that company into the ground.
Yeah,
really
like
have.
Sony used to be it used to be a titan, that one of the heavy hitters.
They won the console
And now
wars
it's
originally.
exactly, and now it's fallen so far from grace because greedy ass people want to keep skimming off the fucking top.
Jesus.
Freedom never rests.
And you know, you can have a company,
close.
but you can only skim off the top for so long before you start going into a fucking deficit.
Yeah.
And they just ignored the fact that they were going into a deficit, and then all of a sudden they lost all their electronics to China, and now the only thing keeping them alive is PlayStation.
Yes.
Okay, so you're telling me you're the only thing keeping you alive, you're making it to where
PlayStation
your
Entertainment,
general
yeah.
populace cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Like, the funny thing is, like, okay, like, this is the reason why, like, Steam has so many people. Is because, number one, you don't have to pay for the internet you already pay for. You don't have to pay for a subscription to use their shit. Number two, they have sales. That's why most people are dropping consoles and going to PC.
I took too long. That was my own dumb fault.
So what's gonna happen is the consoles are gonna fall into the fucking gutter, and then finally those companies will realize, hey, the public isn't fucking around anymore. Let's get our head out of our asses. Like that lady that took over Xbox. That's why she said either y'all start getting some shit done or y'all getting the fuck out of here. Because it's been how many years since fucking Bethesda or anybody done anything but re-release shit?
No.
I don't think
Like,
I've
look.
seen an actual new game in forever.
Exactly. It's because they're just bullshitting. They're just buying. They're just waiting for. They're just lining their pockets, bro. They're just sitting back and lining their fucking pockets.
Reskinning old games and whatnot.
And it's like you can't survive like that. Look what happened to Destiny 2. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
They
Like,
had a cash cow on their hands.
Yeah, Destiny 2 was a fucking cash cow. What did they do? They mismanaged the shit out of it and let it run into the fucking ground. You know the reason why I stopped playing is because I had a very fucking powerful build. I had amazing fucking gear, and then all of a sudden they made it to where all of my gear wasn't worth shit anymore. When I came back to the game.
Trying to force you to
Like,
pick
I
up
couldn't
new
even.
stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I sit over here for 200 hours grinding and perfecting this fucking gear. I come back and it's not even usable on normal difficulty. Fuck you. Same thing with Path of Exile 1. Like, I played Path of Exile 2, but Path of Exile 1, bro, you sit up there, you grind 900 hours going through the fucking campaign, you get to in-game and find out that your build isn't worth a fuck. And then you have to go back and rebuild your whole shit. Like, I wouldn't mind if that shit didn't take, like, you know, 150 hours to complete the campaign to make your build.
They
Like,
went
I don't-
crazy.
I don't mind grinding games, bro, but there is a limit. Kind of why I stopped playing COD. Too much grind, not enough reward.
Smoke? Thanks, guy. You threw a smoke frickin'?
Calling in reinforcements.
So I'm just kind of, you know, Warframe is free. You can buy shit if you want to, but you can basically get everything unlocked by just playing.
Yes.
It's kind of the motive that Helldivers followed. But the thing is, at least with Warframe, at least they manage the shit correctly. And there's updates and, you know, like, whenever there's new shit dropped, like, people are actually happy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, the updates aren't as often as other games, but, like, as with Dark Tide, like, they only update the game every 6 months, but when they do update it, 9 times out of 10 it's for the better. And they're not releasing, like, halfway shit that's bugged to hell.
Yeah.
Tagging map.
Like, on Dark Tide, like, it's like, yeah, like, some of the cosmetic items, like, they kind of clip through other things. It's because of, you know, how it's set up. But it's very minimal. but the gameplay is smooth. It doesn't really get bugged. And hell, even in Dark Tide, developers hang out in the chats. Like, I literally got into a lobby where a developer was hanging out and like checking in with people, making sure there were no bugs and everything was cool. And you can tell that because they have a red name on the chat. Everybody else is blue, green. Like, I've gotten to the point where I've moved from games that don't give a shit about their community and started sticking with games that actually do. And that's the only way you'll make it change. Stop
These
supporting
smaller
companies that don't give a damn about you.
These smaller companies are fixing to start getting huge because of that.
Exactly. It's because we want developers that are connected with the community and that listen to the community. Not, oh, we say we're gonna give you this, but fuck you over. Like that Warhammer Warbomb, bro. Like I'm very on the fence about it.
And rightfully so.
Because that's gonna be their nail in the coffin if they fuck this shit up. I'm telling you.
They better do their research.
I mean, because yeah, they have the glazers and shit, dude. But I've never been a glazer of a game. Like if they do shit right, okay, yeah, I'll give them praise. Praise is where praise is due. But I'm not gonna stick with a fucking game and a company that sits up there, lies to you forthright, and then you have to figure it out yourself that they fucking lied. And they just keep a fucking carrot dangled in front of you the whole goddamn time.
Yeah, I got you. Well, it's why I never bought another PlayStation past PlayStation 4.
It's not worth it, dude. The PlayStation 4 is better than the 5. You can still use discs. Like,
well, that's the new thing. Did you see they tried to pivot and they're trying to claim now? Oh, those discs are gonna fall apart on you guys. Those things are so. You just give it time, and that disc is gonna break down.
It's gonna degrade.
It's gonna degrade. It's like freaking morons.
It's like, okay, so if you have a game and you've used it to the point to where it doesn't fucking play anymore, there should be the option to just go to the fucking store and buy another one.
Exactly.
Like, if you played the game that much, like, let's say if everything was still on disc, right?
Yeah.
Okay, put it this way. Tarkov is one of those games I would buy multiple fucking discs of. Like, Division 2, there'd be one, that's one I would buy multiple fucking discs of. Like, there are certain games, it's like, I have no problem. Once I've used it for like 1,000 hours, the fucking disc no longer fucking reads because just from wear in general, or the disc is just fucked. I have no problem going out and spending $30 on another fucking disc. Or hell, even $50 on another fucking disc. Like $30 to $50 on another disc just to play the game 1,000 hours. They're thinking that they want money now, and they want to make it to where, like PlayStation, they can make it a fucking inconvenience whenever they feel like it. Because you can't even play like single player games offline. Because your system has to validate that your licenses are up to date. That's what it's about. Taking away your ownership of it. Because like the funny thing is, they're like, people say Steam does the same thing. Not necessarily, because I can sit up there, I can throw this computer I have away right now, go to the store, buy another fucking computer, and all I have to do is go to the internet, download Steam, sign in, and every fucking game I have paid for is still there. And even games that Steam has taken off the market, like you can't buy them anymore, you can still play yours.
Yeah.
Because there have been a few games, you know, that come on there and you know, they started to sell to people and they're like, oh, hey, you know, this game is, you know, either too violent or sexual or whatever the fuck have you, or disturbing. And then they take it off the store. Well, all the people that have bought it up to that point can still re-download it and play it if they bought it. Because they own it. Like, I can rip my Steam library off and put it on a fucking hard drive, take it to another computer that has Steam on it, just load that shit right up and fucking play it, no problem. Like, that's why I preach to people, bro, like, get away from consoles, go to PC because it has more freedom and you actually own the shit that you bought.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you know, people are already starting to show proof of successfully creating the emulator for PlayStation 5. You know, it's like, you know, we always seem to, you know, gamers are going to find a way, and it's like,
yeah,
you guys aren't going to keep the bottle on this. You just aren't.
No, all you're going to do is just bottleneck it down, and then a couple of very determined fucking people are gonna get together, crack this shit wide the fucking open, and guess what? Now you have broken the floodgates. And guess where your profits go as a big company? In the tank. Because we told you, and we told you, and we told you. You didn't want to listen. Well, guess what? When it comes to gamers, we are one of the few communities when we actually stand up and fight the fuck back. We actually stand up and fight the fuck back. We don't care about PlayStation's copyrights and patents. Fuck you. I'm like tearing this shit apart. I'm seeing how it works. I'm hooking it up to a computer and I'm jailbreaking this shit. It all started back with the iPhones. It all started back with iPhones. Because people wanted to use the iPhone on a different network other than AT&T. They wanted to use it on Verizon, Sprint, all the other networks. So somebody went over there, took an iPhone, and basically gutted the shit out of it, hooked it up to a computer, figured out how to break the fucking software, the firmware on that shit, and open it up to other providers. And now look, you have all these different companies that you can use all these different cell phones with. Why? Because somebody they were like, they should, one company should be able to own this. Like, all companies should be able to get on this. And now look, it's opened up the smartphone market to where, you know, you can have AT&T or Verizon, but yet you can still get an iPhone, or you can still get an Android. Like, the provider that you go with doesn't lock you to a certain phone.
Yep.
I think the only one that still locks their phones is freaking Cricket when you buy them.
Yeah, because it's their own personal network. That's why. It's because Cricket has their own internal infrastructure network. That's the only reason why they do it.
But back in the day, I used to jailbreak iPhones, and I used to work on consoles and all that.
I used to do that shit too. People basically at the school I was at, people would pay me to take their iPhones and over the course of the fucking lunch break, jailbreak the shit because I had all the software and shit on my computer.
Same here.
All I had to do was sit up there, plug the phone in, fucking open up the program, change a couple of settings, and hit a fucking button, and that bitch would begin jailbreaking it. And I would just put it in my backpack. I would put it in my backpack. I would let it sit there and jailbreak, and by the end of the fucking school day, you know, I would get half my money up front, and then whenever I gave the phone to the person, I would get the other half of my money. Because it wasn't cheap.
No.
Like people these days would shit a brick. Like, basically I charged $100. You gave me $50 when I started it, and you gave me $50 when I ended it. These days that sounds cheap, but back in the fucking 90s and early 2000s, that wasn't cheap, brother.
No, that was not cheap.
No, that was like $350 today. Like, that's the amount. Like, it was fucking expensive. And like, I had a couple of parents call my parents and they were like, it's legitimate, like he has all the stuff to do it. And like it was like they even had people, like parents, call them back apologizing because they were like, you spent $100 to do this, and then they got through their phone and started figuring out, okay, now I can switch providers.
Everyone's had a ride.
So they felt fucking stupid and had to call my parents back apologizing for yelling at them and shit. And I'm like, just jump into conclusions. It's like, it's worth it. And then more and more people started to do it. And then before you know it, companies, you know, they fucked off, bro. Like they just let people do it now. Now they do it themselves because they see that there's more money in it.
Orbit synchronized.
Gamers are gonna do the same shit again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that community that started doing that shit was gamers and people who were fucking with electronics.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine we get a PC, you know, someone gets the right program prepped and they actually publish it and it gets out there that they've completely emulated. It's just, I mean, I'm sure it's already out there for PS1 and PS2. I'm sure
you know what the biggest fuck you to those corporations is? Freeware. You know what the biggest fuck you to those corporations is? Freeware. That's why they hate Gabe Newell. That's why they hate him.
Makes sense.
Because there's so much freeware when it comes to Steam that those big companies, they fucking hate it. Because why? Look at Battlefield. The community runs the game. Even Battlefield 1. That game has been turned off for years. The community still keeps that game alive. And they're taking it away from the communities being able to keep games alive long after the fucking developers are like, oh, I don't want to do this shit anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what they don't want, because they want you to keep rebuying shit because they want to turn it into, because it's a consumer populace. It's consumerism. They want you to keep buying and spending money.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you know, you bought something, it lasted for a good while. Like fucking Tupperware, bro. Like they put themselves out of business because they built shit so well.
Yeah, and think about how think how crazy that is to, you know, oh, we're only going to build something good enough that's only going to last for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and then you got to buy it again. It's like,
I really started noticing it when iPhones started getting popular.
Mm-hmm.
I really started noticing it. Big time.
It's like, you know, things were, you know, I get you want rollover, I get you want to have continual customers coming through a door, but like, at some point you just want something that's going to last.
Yeah, it's become a throwaway civilization.
Yeah.
Like where shit's disposable. You know, they're making disposable shit so cheap to where it's easier just to dispose of shit and buy something new than it is to maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
Found something.
Great example. Great example. I have upstairs a very old
Calling down a vehicle.
Panasonic what is it type? So the type that projection screens. And I've had to replace the cartridge in that thing, not once, not twice, and when I say cartridge, I mean the lamp. I've replaced that lamp, I want to say about 5 or 6 different times. And now I'm having to replace the,
Requesting sentry!
oh, shredder tank, holy crap. I'm having to replace the CPU in it again. That thing has lasted me close to 15 years. And
yeah, like my last computer, it lasted 8 years before it finally fucking took a shit on me. Like it just wouldn't, you know, go anymore no matter what I fucking did to it.
And my wife and I are actually having the conversation of, do we really want to replace the TV, or do we want to just replace the CPU part of it. It's like it's going to be $300 to $600 to replace the CPU imager that it needs, because people have bought up the stock of those imagers, going, well, no one's going to have them ever again, so I'm going to get them and keep them.
But sometimes it's just cheaper and better in the long run just to replace a part and just keep it going. Like, that's what I did to that computer until it got to the point where, like, you know, it wasn't even the same computer anymore. Like, there's literally almost nothing original left from that computer. So it's like, okay, by that point, you know, and it started getting into problems that I couldn't handle myself, and I sent it off to the repair shop. They didn't know what the fuck was going on with it. You know, it was outside of my realm of control. But all in all, the damn thing lasted me 8 years, and that's pretty fucking good.
That TV has been my wife's and I bedroom TV for so long now, and it's like, you know,
like when you buy a new one, you don't feel bad about replacing it.
Yeah, it's like for $400, we've got a brand new TV if I go that route. And we're like, yeah, it's probably time.
Those one of those big ones that sit on the floor.
Like, I'm fine with buying something when I don't feel bad for replacing it. Like, it served me long enough. Like, I got my money's worth that I paid out of it. As long as I feel like that, dude.
It's a big 50-inch
I have
TV,
no
but
problem.
it's definitely not a self-support thing.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you know, like when you buy another one, you know, you can justify buying another one because you got the value out of the last one.
Deploying sentry.
And that's just it. I mean, like $400 to $400 to $600 to replace to fix it, or get a new one. Fix
Yeah,
it or
pay
to
around
replace
like $800 to $900 just to get an outright new one, and you know it's gonna last. Like, pay a little bit more. Like, that's how it should be. You pay just a little bit more to get a new one, and it lasts you that much longer. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. But people just have gotten into this disposable kind of mindset to where they don't want to, you know, take a little bit of time to maintain things.
Yeah. We've very much become a throwaway society for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Including with people. That's, you know, that bothers me.
Supplies. Follow me. Drop ship.
And I mean, it's sad too, because all it does is just create more waste.
Tagging map. Northwest. 300 meters.
Yeah, it does.
Found something. Tagging map. Southeast.
That's pretty
And
much
like,
all it
until
does.
they can make it, until they can make that like a sustainable system where we can, you know, take garbage, use what we can out of it, and then, you know, convert it into something that's usable. Like, you know, like that plastic gasoline that dude started. Did you see that shit about that guy that basically creates like gasoline and diesel in his backyard out of plastic?
Yes.
Like, if more people can get into that type of mindset, dude, and get the world itself more self-sufficient, like, that would be great. But when you focus in reality, you have people at the top that are very comfortable with their fucking way of life, and anything that tries to change it, they try to get rid of it because they're in power and they're comfortable. So it's gonna, in order to get to a better future, you unfortunately have to either outlive a generation that is stuck in a corrupted way,
you mean
or you have to enact war into eclipse. unfortunately, a lot of people don't agree with that, but unfortunately, it worked back in fucking Roman days. It'll work these days. It's just morality gets in the way of the picture.
You know, I mean, my God, I have never fought with so many boomers before in my life. I mean, you guys know, I'm not going to get into it on the stream, but I've shared with you guys before some of the political crap that my wife and I were involved in, and it's like, I have never argued with a specific group of people.
Yeah, a generation. An entire generation. It's a specific age group, mindset, and generation is what it is. And they're just so stuck in what they think is right, so it's going to be this way. And it's clearly fucking wrong, but you don't want to listen to anybody else that doesn't have the equal or same amount of power as you do. And the bad thing is, it's like the older generation should listen to the younger generation
Oh my
impart
God.
wisdom and knowledge on them, but should also be able to open the door enough to let the new ideas and new generations come through and flourish. You're not supposed to gatekeep the shit.
100 meters.
And that's the thing.
Because when you gatekeep the shit, they've been gatekeeping it to the point now to where like you have mass bred ignorance.
Yeah.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
And it's horrifying. Why? Because ignorant people are the most violent. Why? Because logical doesn't exist. They base off. Okay, so you have an ignorant generation. What do they use to dictate through themselves through life? Emotion. And I'm sorry, but dictating your entire life off of emotion is very dangerous.
It is. It absolutely is.
That's how you start, civil wars and public unrest and shit like that.
I got the terminal.
Like there will be a time.
Clear the area.
Unfortunately, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be pretty soon. That there will be a war between the younger generations and the older generations.
Making progress.
Calling in reinforcements.
Because before, the older generations used to step down out of power and let the new generations come through and, implant new ideas and try new things and see what works and see what doesn't and, continue the cycle. But when you have people that gatekeep, the entire generations, congratulations, you have now mass spread ignorance.
Package fired. Orbital inbound.
Because I put it this way. When the last person like Charlie Kirk is dead, and there ain't nobody left to sit down and talk, what do you think the only other force is? Because humans only know how to settle disputes in two ways.
Usually.
Vocally or violently.
Found something.
There's only two ways to resolve conflicts when you get down to the base nature of
Rear
it.
sample collected.
It's vocally, sitting down, being logical and reasoning with somebody, and being able to accede and recede on certain things.
Got a sample.
Or you got violence.
Yeah.
Objective
When you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. So it's kind of like we're in this mid-staging area where it's getting really weird, where the people who are willing to talk are either starting to step down, get killed, or die of old age.
Oh, you just took a plunge to the face.
So we live in a weird time right now.
Yeah, we do.
But hopefully, we can lean back to sitting down and being more logical and actually breaking the cycle of ignorance before it implodes itself. Because it seems like society does this shit. Like, they learn, they do things great, they start succeeding, everything else, and then all of a sudden you get this one fucking generation that gets in there, starts gatekeeping, you start breeding this cycle of ignorance, societies start collapsing, civilizations start collapsing, war, famine, all this terrible shit, and then all of a sudden you get this generation that's like, okay, we're tired of fighting fucking shit, let's try to be logical people. And then, you know, they start going through the same process again, and it's always every once in a while this one generation that just wants to gatekeep, and that always leads to bullshit. Like, over the course of human history, if you look at it. That's basically what it is. It's a cycle of, you know, generations flourishing, pushing each other forward, imparting knowledge, stuff like that. And then you get one ignorant generation that gets in there and thinks that they're higher than thou, and then they start fucking everything up until people get tired of fighting and fucking each other up. I mean, that's human civilization in a nutshell. Until the aliens attack and you give us something more to hate than each other. and people already know how that's gonna go. So I mean, you know. Welcome to the 40K universe.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Why are these scabs on Robert? Come on.
Say hello to democracy.
You want to touch your butt?
Calling in a Hellpods.
I'm not kidding. I've got like 10 scabs in this freaking stairwell right now, or more.
That did not land where I wanted it to.
Core?
I got the terminal.
Like, I can't even get out of the stairwell. It's aggravating. I've been in this stairwell this entire raid.
That sucks.
You just won't let me out.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
300 meters. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh, Lord have mercy. There's more.
Now the taste of democracy.
Oh, one of them's killed a PMC and got his helmet on. Nice.
Didn't bring in frickin' 500-pound bombs because last couple maps they had anti-aircraft, so I was like, no, shouldn't even bother. And this map didn't have that, and I'm like, should have brought that. Jesus. Can't make up its mind what it wants to have on the map.
So
I can't figure it out.
story missions are solo only.
These guys are just bringing me all the goodies.
Yeah.
Like Uber.
I think at some point in time, ARC's gonna have to put in a PvE mode with the numbers dwindling like they are. They're just gonna have to. Whether they bring over the stuff they've got in the China client, where it's called Rebellion, where it's a PvE mode unless you go and to a specific place and pick up a specific item that turns it and activates it. You choose to rebel and do PvP. It then only lets you attack other people who've decided to do the same thing.
Calling down a sentry! New mag!
I know the big map they've got coming in October. I mean, they switched to 6-month rotating cycle, so they've got big maps coming in October, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save their butts.
Requesting
They have to do
sentry!
something.
Orbital inbound!
On a rocket launcher.
ETA, T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Jesus! Idiot!
Dropships!
I think I got them all. I can finally sit here and loot. Holy crap. Hopefully there's not another wave.
ETA, T-minus 2
I don't
minutes.
think I've ever seen this many scavs. They did me dirty on my last actual scav run that I did. They spawned me right in front of the PMCs.
We've got equipment!
And when I say right in front of, I mean right in front of.
Requesting orbiting!
ETA, T-minus 1 minute.
Tank's dead.
Calling down a sentry!
ETA, T-minus 30 seconds.
Requesting vehicle!
ETA, T-minus
Why are you
20
requesting a
seconds.
vehicle with 20 seconds? Frickin' A!
Requesting
ETA,
sentry!
T-minus 10 seconds.
I figured he might as well do it.
Yeah, he wants it to blow
Wait.
up underneath the car, underneath the shuttle, dropping it.
Might as well.
And he's making me a little nervous because he's got a hell bomb on his back.
Who's that sound like?
Yeah, I know.
Send me in an eagle!
Redacted over here.
Orbital inbound!
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 1 second. Budget depleted.
What the hell?
Clear the area!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Okay, the Pelican started to take off on its own. 2 of the 3 got on, and because of the damn car up underneath the Pelican, it started to take off on its own, and it landed. What the hell? Ugh.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Oh, that was wrong.
Baka baka boom boom. equivalent to a regret. Just won a poker game with a sweaty tech pre-sped. Saw a velvet lump on a warp-torn chair and thought to myself, well, that looks fair. I plopped the arse without a second look. It jiggled once and then it shook. She whispered hello with a fiendish grin, and now I fear what I've awakened within. Baka baka boom boom. I thought it was a cushion, I swear, on the throne. Now I've got claws on my
Lord.
dreams.
17 scav kills in the same
I thought it
rotation.
was a pillow, just a warp-shaped seat.
That's nuts.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Eradicate. Okay.
Orbit synchronized.
Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. This. God help me.
Launch initiated.
Silence! I kill you!
How bad this is gonna be. This will probably be my last match for the night. 10-12, yeah, it's gonna be last match.
This is it. This is the song for which you were born. Defend democracy at any cost. Calling down a sentry! Requesting sentry! Requesting sentry! Calling down a support weapon! Calling down a sentry! Northwest. Calling down a support weapon! Calling down supply!
I used up almost all my freaking ammo. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, like, probably don't know about this, democracy. So, those little ice flowers on the ice planets, they screwed up so bad that they made it so those flowers actually start ragdolling you now. Like, massive ragdoll.
That's pretty funny.
And when they reached out to the development team going, hey, why are you doing this to us now? Why is this happening? Oh, God. She had no clue what they were talking about. She's like, those have always done that. I'm like, no. No, they haven't. No, those have not always done that.
Yeah.
Point me to the
And then
enemy.
she goes, oh, those! Okay, yeah, we'll report that to the team. Thank you. It's like,
Freaking fix it.
Requesting sentry.
Fix it.
well, they're still on freaking vacation.
Oh god. Okay.
Calling down a sentry.
Well, their damn devs are still on vacation.
Freedom marches on. Thanks to you. You may proceed to extraction.
Requesting sentry.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Shuttle inbound.
That's kind of crazy.
Requesting sentry.
Fire in the hole!
Have a taste of democracy. Marking extraction point. Stop. Requesting sentry. Marking extraction point.
Good. That's only money. I
You
didn't
guys are
have to-
trying to hold off for the last extraction point? Seriously? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go.
Pelican 1 preparing
You
to
won.
depart.
Get out of here.
Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete.
Yeah.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright, let me mute this for a second while I do the sign off.
You have maintained.
Alright, guys, thanks for hanging out this evening. Corbin_Dallas_1997 over on Twitch, Southern Gaming Crew, Facebook, and YouTube. Like, follow, greatly appreciated. Come on over to the Discord server. There are invites there on all of my major social media targets to get you to the Discord. Bradley, Pyro, Sniper Lord, someone called iGhostV. They're all in there in Battlefield doing their stuff. You come on over any time. Have a great night. Catch you tomorrow.